Well, we're between Julia and Amarillo, and this was a real attack of Satan right here. This tire blowed out. I'm pulling this big trailer, this rig.
Yeah,
and
totally went out
all at once. You can see how it dug in the pavement, and the Lord was with me. Keep this thing from flipping.
Yeah. Old rubber there wrapped up around the axle and stopped the wheel from turning. We can't get it off. May have to cut it out.
Yeah, I think we can get it off.
Think so?
Lift this up here. But it completely exploded, wrapped around the tire. But you know, the tires weren't tested, but our faith was. And the Lord and all you people praying is why we did not roll. Thank you for praying.
We're in a pretty bad windstorm. Can barely go about, I don't know, about 30, maybe 40 miles an hour right now. This trailer's leaning over there. Got dust and rain at the same time. See out the window here. Wind's just beating us to pieces. I sure hope a tornado doesn't come up. I'm looking out for one. Well, we're in northern Alberta here. It's been raining on us for several days. We've gone through hundreds of miles. Pretty flat, about 2,000 feet. Mostly hay fields, you can see. Actually got some trees in this area, but in most places the trees have been completely cut out, except for little lines of trees for pretty much as far as the eye can see. Just pretty boring landscape here, and been raining, cloudy. Haven't seen the sun in about 2 or 3 days. And just kind of, we've got a really strong headwind here that's causing the us to have to go about 50 miles an hour.
Grab one there, Tyler.
Huh?
Grab one of those fish.
Anyone?
Yeah, just anyone. Pick it up.
That's a coney.
That's a coney. That's what, about 10 pounds?
Scott.
This is Scott, one of Rocky's sons. What, and you are?
Tyler.
Tyler, yeah. We're here in
Fort Resolution.
This is how they feed their dogs. They run the nets, get this good dog food.
Yeah.
Yeah, notice these dogs don't seem to worry about the bones.
Well, here we are going up the branch of the Slave River. We got to go up here. It kind of forks out at the end. We got to go up here and turn around and go back to the lake. It's the easiest way to get over to the east arm of the lake. So it's kind of a scrub brush jungle there. Say it's real deep. You got to watch out for the occasional log. But pretty much just straight sides. On the main Slave River now. It's pretty big. Got trees floating in the water. You're having to go slow because the waves are sinking the little boat there. We got going along the side. the water down in the back here. Whoa, it's just hard. There's a boat getting a lot of waves there.
That's what Jesus Christ's blood did, see? We can't do anything to get right with God, but Jesus did it for us. He, through his blood sacrifice, dying for our punishment, like a little kid gets a spanking. We know we're supposed to get a spanking, and oh man, it's going to come. Well, that's like Jesus took in and took our spanking for us. God don't spank him, spank me. And he was innocent. He didn't deserve to get a spanking from God. That he got, when I say spanking, I mean he got the crucifixion and died for our sins. Not his, because he didn't have any. And, but that's what makes us clean enough for God to use, so he can live in sin. Time after time, I was searching for peace in some void. I was trying to blame all my ills on this world I was in. Surface relationships used me till I was done in. And all the time Jesus was waiting to free me from sin. He was there all the time. He was there all the time, waiting patiently in line. He was there all the time. And ever since the Lord gave me Spanish, we first teach a little song to the children in every new language where we go to. A little song with Jesus in the family, we have a happy home. And so every native tribe that we've lived with, we learn enough language to sing that song, and then we learn enough of their language to tell them about Jesus. And so the Lord has given us quite a few languages. So it's just a simple little song. With Jesus in the family, we'll have a happy home. We'll have a happy home. We'll have a happy home. With Jesus in the family, we'll have a happy home. We'll have a happy home. Of course, Spanish is that first language we learned. Con Cristo en la familia.
Here we are. It's almost midnight out here on 19th of June. We've got a storm. Me and Dad just made it into this camp out here on the Simpson Islands, a Great Slave Lake. It's a fish camp. Got a work release program for some prisoners out here and been ministering, but a storm moved in. We're bound, wind bound now. This is coming across the lake, so we pretty much trapped here until this goes away. Fortunately, this little island here is set in, surrounded, it's landlocked here, so we've got some protection from the major course of the wind, but out there you got some pretty big waves out on the lake. We came in right through there, and of course those aren't the big waves. They're about 3 or 4 footers, but we're sure out on the lake we've getting 10 footers out there. We were coming in, had some 4 or 5 footers, but we made it in. We've been here for a couple hours ministering. We were going to show a film, but we forgot our DVD player for the deal, so we'll have to try to get back to Fort Rez. It's about 55 miles across the lake to get back to Fort Rez, so we're praying for the Lord to lift this storm so we can head out. And when it lifts, no matter what time of night, we're going to head out and head back there. And we're just out here at this fish camp. We got a little puppy dog down there. That's one of the work release prisoners. Let's see. There's the boat down there, sitting tied up at the dock. Okay.
Oh, gee. Oh, did you get that one? That. Ooh. Right on the edge. I mean, that it formed the absolute edge of that rock. That's the closest thing to the actual voice of God you'll hear on this earth. Because when Jesus was baptized, his father spoke to him and said, "This is my son, listen to what he says." And many thought it thundered. Some heard the voice, but then others said, no, that was thunder. So that's, they say, the closest you'll hear to what God's voice sounds like. If you're going to hear him, it sounds like thunder.
There's the prison camp. Here is Simpson Island. And in front of us is Fort Resolution. Somewhere off in the distance, there it is. Can't see land. The storm cleared up. We're headed back. Well, we're in a pretty windy right now. Taking some big waves, but it's not too bad. Trying to make it in. Looks like a storm building on the horizon there. Kind of rough. Well, we can't make it to Fort Resolution. We got a bad storm blowing in here. It looks really wicked. Let's get up here. The wind really looks bad. We're going to take refuge over here in the mouth of the Slave River. We're getting pretty tossed around pretty bad here. But we're going to go over into the mouth of the Slave River over here. Go up it. There's a river up there where the road ties in. Use the satellite phone to see if somebody comes to pick us up. We can't make it to Fort Resolution this way. The storm's just getting too bad. The waves are just real bad here. It's a bad storm coming this way. Really looks wicked to me coming across the water there. back out to the Simpson Islands again. We were hoping for some calm weather, but it's not nearly as bad as it was yesterday when we were trying to make it in, but it ain't calm by any means. And back there driving. There's Port Resolution, the round island back there. Take back some soda pops for the prisoners out there. Give them something to drink. We got our DVD player this time, so hopefully we get a show of this movie. Looks like we got a storm coming up on the back there. Looks like it's chasing us. Maybe we'll make it out of it before it gets here. It's just real stormy this time of year. Not every day we got storms. If the waves don't get any worse, we'll be okay. Well, today is June 21st and it is 12:14 midnight, and well, sun's just right over there, just set. It'll probably be coming up in a few minutes. It doesn't really go down today. Sun never goes down quite on June 21st. Pretty much daylight. See as far as you want to. See the island way up there? Yeah, yeah, it looks like midnight to me. Yeah, it's amazing. Nice calm. A few clouds in the sky. We got a storm brewing over here. It chased us all day, but never did get us. Here at the prison camp, the fish camp here, where they've got the prisoners. They're not actually catching and processing fish right now, and they're actually just kind of like on vacation. Just kind of showing out here how it is. We just got through showing one of the movies there to the guys. Finally got to show them a movie. We didn't get to show it the other day because we left the DVD player. And we're going to show them some more movies tomorrow. Now.
Yeah. We're ready to bed down for the night. We had a film, showed a film tonight to the guys. They stayed and watched it. Film Apocalypse, I think. First in a series of 4. So we're glad to be here serving the Lord. And got a lot of good seed planted tonight.
Yeah.
Seemed like the guys were really receptive. So praise Jesus. Thank you for making it possible for us to be here.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
Think you need a flashlight?
What?
You think you need a flashlight to get to the house? It is midnight, you know.
Yeah, but up here at the top of the world, the Lord don't
midnight.
let the light go out. I hope the spiritual light don't go out either. Say hi to the brothers and sisters in the Lord back to Texas, brother. He's going to be taking us back with him.
Brothers and sisters in Texas.
This is Raymond here, and he's the pastor the Lord has put here, out here in the fish camp. And we've just had a great time here. What do you think about these films and what the Lord's done here, Raymond?
Well, they're okay. They're nice. For the boys especially.
Yeah. So it's been a blessing.
I want them to spend more time with you. That's why I didn't go down there when they were down there.
Yeah, we'll spend time together. Anyway, the Lord has really been doing a lot of good things. Most of the guys have watched the films, and we had a nice Bible study this morning. And just, you know, like the Word says, Jesus said there in John, they receive you, they receive me. So these guys have really received the servants the Lord sent here, and they've been blessing us with fish and moose meat and all kinds of things. We just had a real great time. We've been here about 4 days now. And
Didn't seem that long, yeah?
don't seem that long.
Camp meetings for a week. I used to miss them. They lasted only a week.
Hey, John.
Just like it started already, all the brothers and sisters.
What's your name? Darren.
Come on, Chris. You're on candid camera.
Chris, turn around here and say hi to the Texans.
Say hello, Texans.
You gotta say hi to my family and the
Hello, Texas.
And who's that?
Gary.
Gary. Hey, Gary.
Texas.